Warning, this content is for entertainment and educational purposes only. This video is brought to you by First Detachment Nutrition. Battle tested, expert formulated. Use discount code AB10 at checkout for 10% off. All right, folks, Big Paul here today. We're going to talk about what it takes to be successful, not just in bodybuilding, but in everything in life. If you want to be successful in bodybuilding, you got to take some risk. If you want to be successful in business or whatever it is, you got to take some chances. Being successful is risky as fuck. And we're going to talk about that in just 1 second. This video is brought to you by First Detachment Nutrition. Battle tested, expert formulated. Use discount code AB10 at checkout for 10% off. So you want to be successful. You want to be the best. You want to be the best bodybuilder. You want to be the best at business. You want to be best at a sport, whatever it may be. You're going to have to take some risk. You're going to have to mash the gas pedal down. You're going to have to make some sacrifices. You're going to have to take chances. I'm not trying to say this as a humble brag, but I've had quite a bit of success in my life. I've also had my ass handed to me more than a few times too. I've lost a business in the past. I've had successful businesses. I've had a lot of failures. I've had a lot of successes in my life. But I will tell you this, whatever I do, I put my 120% into it and I grind away at it. All right, folks, I want to take a quick break from this episode to tell you about the new e-course that Kurt Havens and I have put together, the scientific principles of anabolics and PEDs. This is the most comprehensive PED e-course ever put together with over 80 modules, including intros to PEDs, major steroid profiles, competitor off-season cycles, non-competitor cycles, contest prep cycles, HGH fundamentals, insulin fundamentals, side effect management, safer use concepts, fat loss agents, estrogen management, and advanced PED and hypertrophy science. It is the best course out there of its kind. Go check it out. Link is in the video description below. One of the things I liked to tell people, and this is a great analogy, especially for people that are younger, life is like a real world role-playing game. You need to grind your character up. You need to level up. You need to put in the work to get to the top level of that game. Life is no different. Bodybuilding is no different. It involves sacrifice. It involves taking risk. And if you want to get to the top level of anything, you're going to have to take some chances. And those chances increase as you get higher up in the game, whatever your chosen path may be. You're going to have to take more risk. Bodybuilding is no different. You're going to have to press the gas pedal down at some point. If you want to be the best, if you want to be the king of the world, you're going to have to take some chances at some point. Now, that's not to say these chances should be miscalculated. I compare bodybuilding or something like bodybuilding to racing a car. If you just got your learner's permit and you went out on the track racing a 1,000 horsepower car at 200 miles an hour around the track, you're probably going to kill yourself. You have not worked hard enough. You have not put the time in to acquire the skill to be able to handle and manage that level of risk. The same is true in bodybuilding. The same is true in business. You don't want to go out and put a bunch of money into a brand new business that you don't know anything about. You have to put in the work first. That's another area too. I don't think people understand how much sacrifice it takes to be successful at something. If you want to be successful, you have to work at it 7 days a week. There are no days off. There are no vacations. You have to work on it from the time you get up until you go to bed. I hear dudes say, I want to be a pro bodybuilder, but yet they only want to work out 30 minutes a day, 4 times a week, and kind of half-ass follow a diet. And, sometimes I'm going to take this, sometimes I'm going to take that, other times I'm not going to pay attention, sometimes I'll weigh and measure my food, sometimes I won't. Well, you're not going to be very good at bodybuilding if you do that. You have to work harder than everybody else. You have to make sacrifices that other people are not willing to make. The same is true with business. If you want to be successful in business, there are no vacations. There are no sick days. There are no days off. I remember when I opened my first business, I literally worked 365 days a year, with the exception of maybe Christmas and Thanksgiving, for like 5 years straight. I did not take a day off. If I got sick, I still had to work. If I got the flu, I still had to work. And I didn't punch out at 5 p.m. Days were 10 to 12-hour days every single day. And eventually, you get to a point where you can pull back. The same is true with bodybuilding. You have to put 7 to 10 years of hard work into it. And I'm talking about intelligent hard work, and I'm talking about dedicated hard work before you ever even get to a point where you can pull back and coast a little bit. You hear that pro that says, I'm cruising on, whatever, and not working out very hard. Well, they've already put in the hard work and they can maintain that for a period of time. When you see that rich guy taking vacations in the south of France or going to the Caribbean in these fancy vacations or buying cars, they've already put into the work. You don't go out and do that stuff right out of the gate. If you go out acting like you've already won the championship before you've even gotten past the high school level, you're not going to make it. You have to put in the work to get there first. Like I said, I never took time off. It's like the gym. I'm in the gym right now, and I'm an old man. I'm in the gym probably 90 minutes to 2 hours a day, 6 days a week. On top of that, I do cardio every day, and I'm doing 30 minutes of posing. And I weigh and measure every single freaking meal I eat. I don't deviate from my diet. I don't take days off. I don't miss. I do this every single day. With business, I have my coaching business. I'm also the CEO of a company. I'm going to be leaving that soon. I work 7 days a week. I don't take any days off. If I'm on vacation, it's just a lower workload. I'm checking my email. I'm still doing everything. I'm still working. I pack and take my food with me. There is a level of dedication that is required if you want to be the best at something. And most people, I will say this, most people are not willing to make those sacrifices. Now, if you want to be the best and you can do it, I encourage you to do so. I think it's awesome to be successful at stuff, but you have to be prepared for what it takes to be great at something. Bodybuilding is no different. If you want to be great at bodybuilding, you got to work your balls off. At some point, you got to pick your skirt up, pick up your balls, and go all in. There is no turning back at a certain point. It's the same thing. Like if you want to be successful in business, you're not going to be successful working part-time at your business and have a full-time job with a salary. You're going to have to cut that safety net at some point and just go all in, take a chance, work your butt off, and make it work. That's the only way that you're ever going to be great at something. You have to go all in. You have to take chances. You have to do everything you possibly can to be successful at it. You need an intelligent plan. I will reiterate that. There are people that do stupid things and try to shortcut the process. There aren't many shortcuts other than doing the right work every day, day in, day out, month after month, year after year, and continuing to do so until you achieve success. All right, guys, that's all I got for you on this one. Feel like that was a little lecture-y, but I just wanted to share this with you. I get a lot of people that reach out to me that say they want to be great at this or great at that, and I encourage people to do so. I am not a negative Nelly. I really want people to be successful. It makes me excited to see people successful. I love when I see people that I mentor and work with that have success. It makes me very happy, but you have to be willing to make the sacrifice. You have to understand what it takes to be great at something. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. For coaching or consultations, head over to www.anabolicbodybuilding.com to book your spot today. I can help you with optimizing hormones, fat loss, muscle gain, physique, athletic performance, nutrition, and health. For more information, shoot me an email at bigp3rd@gmail.com.